Again, and welcome to another Sunday afternoon Super Robot Wars stream. We are here again to punch some fucking robots in the face. If you'll remember last time, we got some brave heroes.
We did. Did indeed.
And, I am Bograd or Josh, as always.
I'm Shiv.
I am the King of Braves, Krant Geigar.
GGG.
Yes, we came down to Earth and met with the 3G, the Gutsy Gayoid Guard, who are the masterminds behind the King of Braves, Gao Geigar. Primarily because Zonder Metal has started showing up again, and when there's Zonder Metal, you go to the 3G.
Well, the Machine Primevals have shown up.
Well, yes.
So just as a heads up, I'm going to be keeping an eye pretty closely on our stream today, because the past couple times we've been streaming, we've been having a lot of frame drop issues, and it's honestly probably on Twitch, because they've had some issues recently, but it could also be on our connection, so I'll be keeping an eye out for that. So bear with me if things start going shitty and wonky.
New autonomous force.
Yes, Chojin, Ryujin, all the...
That's
robots
not what
there.
they're talking about, actually.
Oh, okay.
So yes, Taiga was also an old war buddy of the guys from Eldora and President Goldwyn and VTX, and...
Apparently so was, their field officer,
Yep.
Silver Puma. What tell you about making up animals? Look, if we're running out of robots, we could just have the cast of Red vs. Blue in a Warhawk. I would totally take that.
Oh, right. And here's the scene where you find out that, like, some very funny relationship stuff.
Welcome aboard. I'm used to being the only Mazinger here.
Ah, Mazing wife.
Wifey.
Yes, and it turns out that Tetsuya, despite being a incredibly prestigious war hero who's incredibly famous, lives in, like, a simple, like, 2-bedroom apartment with his wife.
That still kind of fits.
Yeah, it totally does. It's really funny.
Thank you, Kakashi.
I have a feeling everything's a cause for celebration with that guy. Look, not everyone can propose like Domo did.
Now, mind you, this This scene is entirely different on the male protagonist side. Jun herself doesn't actually show up, and it's mostly the male protagonist, Domon, and Shiro, and I think even Koji Kabuto, kind of giving Tetsuya crap for being kind of whipped by Jun. Just being like, man, Tetsuya, I never would have expected a wild pilot like you to be the domestic type. Hey, Hunter, how's it going? Hope you're feeling better, man. Know you had some blood sugar stuff going on.
Marriage.
Marriage! Well,
It's got such a nice ring to it, Domon!
Yeah.
Wanna put a ring on that burning finger?
And yes, all the canonical girlfriends just kind of being like, hey, wouldn't it be nice? Being married sounds so
And meanwhile,
nice.
Van's in the corner like, my wife!
That's alright. Glad you're happily married. Not everybody sees their wife die at the altar!
That's okay.
You think if he and the bride from Kill Bill met in the bar,
okay.
they just hit it off?
That's no excuse to have such a fit. He has another wife just following him around right now.
Alright, thanks for the heads up there. We're still readjusting the mic. I had to change it a bit for stuff yesterday, so let me know if it's better now. I've turned the gain down a bit. We really should get like a paint marker or something, or then mark on the mic where
Where
we
it
actually
is.
set it to. But, you know, that would be like forethought and planning, and we don't do that around these parts.
If anyone's seen our streams before, they know that's not our,
Shit, I have a page and a half of notes for Sakura Wars, and that's like insane. I think that's the most prep we've ever done for a stream.
It's the only prep we've done for the stream.
It's not true. Technically speaking, I'm like 30 scenarios ahead of us in Super Robot Wars T. That's kind of like preparing.
That's less prep
I didn't do
more. You just wanted to play the game.
You're not wrong. I made the hardest decision in the game has actually had me make so far earlier today. Reached a split further down the line, where it's another one of those splits between sort of the Gundam plot line and another plot line that's going on. And I decided to go with the Gundam plot line because I kind of wanted to follow through with it and see more of that stuff.
Yeah.
Even though, like, 99% of the pilots I use went on the other route. So I'm literally stuck using the Gundam team that are like 20 levels under leveled.
Jesus.
Trying to fight like Puru 2 and the Quibbly and like think I'm about to come up against fucking Glemmy and Moshimer.
Just think you have Fall with you.
Yeah. I mean, on the bright side, they did give me another mass-produced F-91, so I now have 2 mass-produced F-91s that I can throw pilots in to make them not use completely shit suits. She's wearing a suit.
Shit in the face?
He's
Harder?
also apparently teaching Top Squadron for some reason.
That's what coaching job.
Honestly, I'm highly amused by this.
Don't punch him in the face, punch him in the cracks.
Right in the ass. Got it.
Koji.
Look, an ass punch from Gunbuster will kill anything in the creation.
They don't have Gunbuster yet. They're in their training suits.
I know.
Plus, I mean, we're being real. If we're talking punching, Mazinger Z kind of has the top of that.
Oh, yes.
Because Mazinger lore is silly and amazing.
Fight a man called Dr. Hell.
You realize Mazinger Z is literally made out of the Fist of Zeus, right?
No.
Yeah. Zeus got his hand cut off. They turned it into a giant robot.
Sure, why not?
This is more modern Mazinger Z lore. I don't think it's from Infinity. I think it's from one of the other more recent Mazinger Z series. But quite literally, like, the final attack it does is taking a bunch of the mass-produced Mazinger clones, summoning all of their fists in a repeated, like, 1,000-fist rocket punch, then turning itself back into Zeus's fist and rocket punching with its entire being.
Oh, fantastic.
Mazinger Z is great. No. Gunbuster doesn't need to punch things. Another rider kick. Among other hilarious and silly attacks. I should have it noted, when I've been playing my campaign, despite the fact that Gunbuster is one of my primary units, like probably one of the best units I have made it a specific point to make sure you never see any of the attack demos, so you can get genuine reactions to every single one of Gunbuster's attacks. Because every single one of them is amazing.
Garish colors.
They remind me of your mother.
Kaiju.
I feel like every time a new, like, force comes up and we identify a new, like, group of enemies, it's always that scene from the Mask parody from Robot Chicken. Miles Mayhem!
This is the leader with Venom.
Kinda.
I don't know why. That line just slays me with the delivery they do.
Wayne asked me 10 years ago.
Kaiju are the Mazinger enemies.
Yes.
Mass-produced.
Too dangerous for the 4 of our machine to face him alone, so you 3 need to get out of here, and I'll hold them off myself. That doesn't make any sense. Shut up.
Your only distractions.
We're still peaking the mic a lot. I'm going to turn it down just a bit more on the gain. Okay, that should be better. Realistically, I should be the only one that peaks the mic on a regular basis, and that...
What about me, Gilbert Godfrey?
Stop that.
Hey, if that doesn't pick the mic, we're good.
It did.
I thought we could have Gilbert Godfrey in Melville Street.
My inner goddess! My inner candidate for goddess! Great, now I have to look up and see if that shit's ever actually been in a Super Robot board game. I'm pretty sure it has. God damn it.
Oh, enough of that. Enough of that.
Okay, no. Candidate for Goddess has never been in a Super Robot Wars game.
Thank God, just exactly, sir.
Cool, we found a series they can use for the next one. They're running low.
No. Candidate for God, sir. Sorry, pilot candidate. New method. I found out that had a manga that also had shitty CG modeling. So it was not, in fact, just the show.
No. Yes, yeah, this one. So I've not yet done tomfoolery with the music on this set. That will probably be for next week. Look forward to it. Yeah. Young and famous, and not currently married, although he does have a girlfriend who would murder them.
Order.
発射命中ミサイルパンチ今だ出すんだルストハリケーンマジンゴマジンゴマジンガー
You got up, baby.
Would you all stop death flagging me? It doesn't work. It's just creepy. Defeat any Garasect V2 in one attack. Use a support attack and second attack as possible. Okay.
Yeah, so you have to take it from full HP to 0 HP in a single attack, eventually.
空にそびえる黒金の城スーパー
And the secret objective on this one, Koji will come back at a certain point, and you just need to defeat one enemy with Shiro after Koji comes back.
正義の心を変える側は忘れてけんロケット
Say that. I think you're underestimating just how much the Ichinana sucks ass.
ブレスのファイヤーマジンゴーマジンゴーマジンガーザ
The Ichinana is effectively, we don't trust Baby Brother with an actual Mazinger unit, so we're going to give him this Mazinger by play school.
Got the cheap Chinese one.
It's full of scarabs. It's full of scarabs.
Blue scarab or
I don't know, given what they managed for the Guts of Geoid Guard, I would actually take the Chinese knockoff a bit more than the Ichinana.
fair enough. I am expecting Space Knight Z or some bullshit. Some generic
Super fun to hit.
flashing enter.
Bring staff. Knock off the actual antagonist.
Oh god. Go ahead. I'm not sure what bluffing action means on this packaging, but
Beautiful noise.
I mean, look, we can't promise a beautiful noise may sound, but
I'll take this opportunity to show him how much I've grown by getting beat in the face by a Garasect. The beat.
Yes, axe lasers.
it doesn't kind of mass-produce Mazinger or something.
That's the Ichinana.
Ah,
And yes, effectively, it's basically a mass-produced Mazinger Z.
きっちりやり返す
It is just as garbage as you would expect from a mass-produced Mazinger Z.
I mean, I think it looks kind of cool, but I can tell it's scratch because it's got that faceless faceplate.
It's so garbage they don't even give it an actual name. It's literally just called 1-7. big thing with that is be careful not to counterattack everything that attacks, because
It has to be for undead.
yeah, that would need to be something at full health.
スーパーロボット対決なら負けらんねえぞ
Not going super robot to weird ant humanoid beast thing. With an axe.
人口を守るためいや地球の幸せ守るため
I'm not gonna lie to you, the SR requirement on this one is kind of rough for this point in the game.
Yeah, especially as we haven't been upgrading anyone's weapons.
Like, for the point I'm at, destroy a grunt unit in a single attack is kind of a joke. I have the Pteranado, I have the Gunbuster. In the last scenario I did, I accidentally killed Puru 2 with the Pteranado. Because I intentionally stepped down the attack I was using to, like, not one that said shoot down, and then the motherfucker critted. It's hard to not kill things with the Pteranado. Especially because I've completely maxed it out now, so it's at all 10s and weapon level 10. As is the Gunbuster.
Now is when our funding starts ramping up.
Yeah.
Especially now that we've got the song spike.
Well, and once you get Ace on Maito, then it's... Ace on Maito is just, here's 30,000 funds for free, just for putting Maito on the field. You can literally field him, throw him in a battleship, and never sortie him again. You will still get 30,000 funds.
I was here. Count.
Yeah, 30,000 funds and 50 tack feet just for him being dead. May be able to do it just off of the hyper mode erupting.
So if you hyper interrupt,
Especially if you can get it to Jax before then, and just like smash it, it's guaranteed to be a critical. Everyone seems to have a commentary on this Kaiju.
Yep.
Get it. The beasts. Shut up. I'm not quite as annoyed when they do this at, like, boss fights. But when it's, like, literally like, oh, it's some trash mobs.
Well, I mean, they established that, like, way back when most of the rest of the cast were kids, this was the huge threat.
I get that, but we don't have to have literally every single character who goes to punch one be like, ah, Kaiju, I remember my grandpa sat me down on his knee once and told me, Boyo, there are these things called Gekaiju. They look like big, stupid Technicolor ants. It's not fucking necessary. Come on, man. On the topic of boss fights, something I have actually realized. Like, it didn't click with me before, but going through it, I realized, even as far as I have gotten into this game, it hasn't done the question mark HP thing for anybody.
Really?
Yeah. Every single enemy I have faced, even boss enemies, have actually just told me how much HP they have.
Interesting.
Which is
It's nice. But
not super rare. They've done that a lot more in the more recent games, but it's always a nice surprise when they do it. Because the problem is that in the older Super Robot Wars games, there's pretty much a tendency for every single boss character to not actually tell you how much HP they had. It would just be a bunch of question marks, so you never had any idea, because the HP bar would just kind of move when you hit them in some amount.
ultra gutsy. Actually, thinking about it right now.
Yeah, because that'll help trigger a long start. Yeah, it's specific. It's not that
I
everybody.
hit it on the wrong person.
It's fine.
Oh.
You'll build up more speed. But yeah, like, it's just, it was simultaneously kind of a good thing, because it just made it like, it made boss fights more tense, but it was also just really annoying, because you could never tell if you were actually doing any sort of decent amount of damage against the boss. Admittedly, being able to see the numbers is sometimes actually a little disheartening. When you come to a boss fight, and you're like, oh, that motherfucker has 68,000 HP. And like my strongest units do like 2,000 or 3,000 per hit to him. Except Gunbuster. Gunbuster still does 12. Gunbuster do not give a fuck.
We are unfortunately so far out from getting Gunbuster in this playthrough, and I'm so annoyed by that. Because it is the goddamn best.
We are on like scenario 13, and we get Gunbuster in scenario 21. Road roller.
This thing's not like the others. One of these things.
I'm gonna poke it.
I'm gonna kill it.
We dropped a few frames there, Hunter. It is not your end. We're still at less than 1% of frames drop, so we're cool with it, considering previously it's been like, this was like 900 frames, it was previously, the past couple times it's been like, all in a chunk, like 3,000 or 4,000, so.
What did we just tell you?
I wanted to punch him.
Shoot my fist at things. It's how I roll.
Figured out how strong it is. The answer is not enough.
Spike. Spike, stay out of this. photons? We got photons! Come on down! The House of Photons!
Oh, shit. I mean, I was going to do it anyways, but
Yeah, if I didn't give you permission, you just take it. I know.
The bookkeeper. Watson.
I mean, Grandpa did build that robot specifically for him. Potentially from Zeus's hand.
Last time we go shower and off. Mazinger Z is back in action. Yeah, it turns out just shooting photons at Mazinger Z really doesn't do anything for science. It just looks cool.
Struck Mozzie, you turn into a power plant. Fantastic.
マジンガー Z 無敵の力は僕らのために
Oh, I mean I can shift to the second gear on this thing finally? Excellent.
入る側はオン忘れてけロケットパンチ今だ
Goodness gracious. Sandbagging this whole time?
Basically. Wasn't authorized to...
Like
limit
Zoinks,
her.
you've made me use 10% of my power! Just throw the photons on the wall and see what sticks.
Yama o kuraku kurogane no shiro Super robot Mazinger Z
Yes. Get Thunderbreak attack. All weapons on Great Mazinger gain plus 200 attack. And the energy cost for Breastburn doubles. Because it's stupidly more powerful now.
ミサイルパンチ今だ出すんだルストハリケーン
Don't call it a comeback.
マジンガー Z
Now we can shoot this one.
Yes, Shiro needs to get a kill now. He legitimately might not need it with Thunderbreak.
空にそびえる黒金の城スーパーロボットマジンガー Z 無敵の力は僕らのために正義の心を変える
Well, I mean, it doesn't tell us.
忘れてけロケットパンチ
Work some other stuff first, and then come back.
Yeah, try and get the Ichigami to take something out.
マジンコマジンコ
Bizarre.
マジンガー Z
We know.
There's literally just a severed Kakaiju head on the wedding reception table. I brought this to you. Hope you appreciate it.
Full staff volley time.
俺とのライダーは今日も絶好調だぜ。
一度全力を尽くしますぞ。
よーし、やるぞー。この
But this is like it's not as powerful if you don't have the shit. It's doing like 50 something.
The difference in damage is not worth actually fielding the shuttle.
I'm not saying I'm going to field the shuttle, but I'm saying it's
Qualifier to that upgrade. This is the best attack we currently have. This is no Inazuma kick. This is no Buster home run. This is no full all-range attack from Amuro and the new Gundam. The idiotically excessive top attack that you get with the Crossbone X1 full claw.
でも最後に勝つのはお前だ。
It's a thing. You think the X1 Kai Kai is excessive with like the slashing, like kicking with the staggers and all that? No. You're not a Mazinger. Fucking Ichinada.
お前たちだけじゃねえぞ。
Gym would
これ
team
が
that.
3番隊のやり方だ。
Not even a Gym 2, just like a regular ass 79 Gym.
Look, he hits the super robot to death. He gets to be in the club.
Not even a super robot, the fucking Garasect. I could kill a Garasect.
Kaiju, they're trash.
Nice going there, Shiro.
It was actually pretty impressive considering what the
2 people softened that up for you.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Verb the adjective noun, Monsignor. There we go.
Yep.
Now this thing's gonna
There's
fucking
no
die.
way it's not gonna happen. Like if he doesn't do the follow from the
Yeah, that's why I positioned this strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, he might not actually manage it off of just the Erupting Burning Finger and Hyper Mode. The follow-up with the Mega Monster Striker will fucking end this thing.
俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめとただ
Get
らく
visual
叫ぶ。
content I do again.
Worth it.
Yeah, they don't block the video, fuck it.
Viewers, you should feel privileged that you get to see the full Burning Finger during this live.
No, they don't remove it from the video.
Oh, they just copyright striking?
Yeah, they just so, hey, all the money from this video, all the $0 you make off of this goes to us instead.
So make sure.
And I think they block it in Japan.
So make sure we put the entirety of the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance soundtrack at the end of this, and then in the front of this video, just pirate like the first 5 minutes of Gurren Lagann.
当初は土門氏の支援を受けたまわっております。先輩、ストライカーを出します。メリルのおすすめってわけね。いいところ見せるわよ。
There we go. Now we can return to business.
That will be our SR point, with 10,000 funds to go with it.
Technically didn't.
A very interesting definition of one-shot, Wada.
Close enough.
He was doing something with another robot and didn't see Domo trying to finger that one, so he thinks the Tyranado just killed it on its own.
He had to make a quick phone call to a mother of a child who didn't get off the playground.
Just fell all the way down the shaft!
Look, man, I'm really sorry. World was in danger. Timmy just really wanted to reach that last jungle gym bar. Ended poorly.
Look, we put the warning sirens up and everything.
It's not like
What do you mean your son's death? Oh, well, that one's on us, isn't it?
Well,
I'm gonna need to contact our company's lawyers. You have a nice day, man.
you know the thing we can throw bombs at robots and do that at our house.
俺たちと力比べをするか
On it, boss.
Bury this problem.
エルドラソルの力を
Fireworks!
見せてやる
I don't know, our house suddenly exploded.
It's just covered in tea.
Oh, and then you got a delivery of my special tea. That's just a cup full of pies. Special tea.
It's this almond taste. I gotta tell you, Eldora, for the moment, is mainline in our group. I don't care it only has 2 attacks. I fucking love that robot. It's gonna get replaced at some point.
Yeah,
I
it's,
know.
like the attacks look cool. That's great. It couldn't even take out a half-dead grunt unit.
I specifically used the weakest attack. The stronger attack would have killed it. I'm setting it up for someone else. Specifically, Train Man.
Train man.
Because Train Man couldn't seal the goddamn deal.
We've got some more frames. We're not terrible territory yet. We haven't had a sequence of about a minute and a half where we were just dropping frames. wasn't gonna hit anyways. Yeah, it had like a 26% chance.
You have to wait forever to actually
Only like 30 something. I just did it like 2 missions prior to where I'm at. 33.
Yeah, 30. It's 30. It's a way
Yeah, it's like 33. I just completed 35. I mean, honestly, the Berserk mode doesn't actually make a huge difference on Nobel Gundam.
パワーアップしたのはお前たちだけじゃないぞ機械獣グレートの力を見せてやる切り裂けサンダーブレード
Oh god, there's so much collateral damage!
It's fine. It's sitting around the Photon Tower. Get used to it.
You have to do something nice, like, I don't know, open the pocket area.
甘いな機械獣
This is G City?
Shit, look, Mount Fuji is in the back. This area gets destroyed on like a daily basis by aliens.
Somebody say photons? No, go away. You're late.
Basing stuff off Infinity in this one, I don't think Mazinger Z is actually made from Zeus's hand. Hell if I can say for sure. No. Is it exactly not that I've seen that. That'd be defense.
Ah, geschwänzt.
Like, honestly, as far as I've gotten, he has, like, I think one more attack than he has right now. And it's really just him firing everything. Everything? There's combo attack. Photon Power Rocket Punch, particularly not is transforming into a Christmas punch in the entire body. So no. Basically.
さすがに強化されてるだけのことがある。パワー勝負だ。行くぞ。クストハリケーン。
Oh yeah, also put things in perspective. The boss I was fighting had like 4,000. Did like 3,000 damage.
Why that's even actually hurt.
Well, see, it doing that much damage to Great Mazinger basically means it can one-shot just about any other suit in my collection. So it's actually quite threatening. Seeing as most things do like 10 to great and like 1,000 or 2,000 to every other suit. It doing 3,000 to great means it does like 10 to 15,000 to everything else, and very few things have that much health.
Wait, was it Shiro or Koji last game?
Shiro.
Sure, we
We already got the thing.
Remember that thing?
He just needs to get a kill.
Seems like we have.
That's why there was a little conversation about like that whole thing where he started off about like we can beat triple Mazingers. It's like you're in a fucking Ichinana. Slow your roll. Don't get ahead of yourself. How about you get into a fucking robot that has more than a goddamn machine gun as an attack? Triple Mazinger. Yeah, we can do the triple Mazinger fire attack. Oh, what's that? The Ichinana doesn't even have a fucking breast burn? Get the fuck out of here. Not a Mazinger. Party City Mazinger Z costume. Shame too, because I don't dislike Shiro as a character. Ichinana is just a piece of crap. No, somebody has to pilot the brownie.
Doing the second level. The ultimate hardcore challenge. At best, suits are going to be the Mythos and the Brownie in the early game.
You have like 3 hits.
Well,
We're going to use all
I don't remember if you get 2 or 3 to start with. I think you actually do start with 3, because Jidao, I think, starts with Jidao and gets like, destroyed or something.
All the other G-Gundam fighters. Don't want that one be. I'm going to use the shuttle, but not the
Strider.
the tractor.
Should be noted, by the way, that there's a specific mission way in the future that if you actually feel Eldora's soul, Carlos wakes up and becomes Carlos Awakened.
Amazing.
They find that serious enough for Carlos to actually wake up.
Yep.
That's a single weapon.
勝負だ。
Some
行く
reason
ぞ。
mine always soccer.
一斉発射。いっけ
Never mind, yes. Fire everything. I want you to realize, by the way, as somewhat annoying and tanky as this boss may be to fight, you could be fighting for Mom right now. Because that's the boss of the second mission of the other pack. Ooh boy.
で落ちろ。必殺パワーサンダーブレイク。うわ
I think that we just finally built a building that's kaiju proof. Exactly. Nothing is magic proof. Nothing can kill the grace.
Not had the time or the funds as of yet to grossly overpower the monsters. They can, in fact, be hurt It does not take literally Zagato, the final boss of Magic Knight Ray Earth section, to actually deal damage to Great Mobster. We appreciate it. It is a little difficult to see the easiest visual difference between them for the moment until you actually get research into Great Might Game, is that regular Might Game has the sort of wings that stick up past its back. And Black just has the mana. There you go. That's attack it from so far away.
Yes, attack him so far away that it can't possibly retaliate.
I was not actually talking particularly loud there, Hunter. I'll turn down the game audio just a little bit though to balance that out. Turn down. Hold on.
because he's not going to be a part of this fight, so it doesn't matter. And I felt like it.
Okay, I will readjust gain on the mic again.
Who knows what our gain is like now?
Can you hear me speaking at a normal volume?
Okay, that should be better. Again, anytime we mess with any audio stuff, it becomes a fucking nightmare to get it back to where it was, but we should be better now. As long as Krampus can avoid yelling and hitting the couch, we won't blow out the mic again. Yes, he has a tendency to hit the couch for some reason.
At emphasis.
The cushions are fine. Those don't blow out the mic. He hits the arm. Gonna get Vince over here to beat you for fucking up our audio.
Why did I fuck up our audio?
Hit the couch arm. You know what you did?
When did I hit the couch arm? Because that was moments ago.
Just now.
As an example, let's get the couch arms. It's not like Vince is doing audio editing. Our streams.
Somebody's got to go in and do some audio editing on one of them, so we can actually let YouTube fucking show it.
Which one?
The end of...
You may want to wait one more time so you can have the swordfish go. If that's sweet extra boss money. Or just use extra action right now so swordfish can go.
Don't know if we have enough to... Yeah, restore action takes 5.
Yeah, hang out for one card, then we kill them.
The final video of the game right before Kingdom Hearts 3 is still fully blocked because of the Utada songs. Like, it's still up on YouTube, it's just completely blocked in all countries. And because it's longer than 6 hours, you can't actually edit it in YouTube's on-site video editor. So you have to, like, download the video, go in, manually edit the sound out of those, like, 3 or 4 minutes, and then re-upload it to YouTube. Just haven't felt like getting around to doing that yet.
Well, we're going to do more Kingdom Hearts 3 here at some point, bring out the DLC.
Yeah, you have fun with that. I'm out.
Just gonna kill it. Get that sweet extra boss money, though.
Whatever. Yes, that video is blocked. None of the Kingdom Hearts 3 ones are, even the ones with the Utada Hikaru songs. Those are only, like, blocked in Japan. Because they apparently changed their copyright filings specifically for between that game and Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, so Hunter, in specific regards to the Kingdom Hearts Utada Hikaru thing, even though the song is technically part of the game, you are still not actually licensed to broadcast that on stream or in a YouTube video because of the agreement between Square Enix and Utada Hikaru and her licensing company.
Even though it's part of the game, she actually maintains.
Yeah, she maintains the distribution rights for it, and
which really means her father maintains the distribution rights for her song.
And has specifically chosen that is to be blocked on YouTube and so on and so forth. It is a thing that actually happens, frankly, more often than it should, but almost exclusively with Japanese games.
Well, definitely, because even that's the thing. Like, so even though a lot of stuff is made for like anime openings or game openings, stuff like that, in almost all cases, those are still generally owned by like
the artist,
like Sony Music or whatever production company made it.
Yeah,
it's basically being licensed out for use in the game, but that doesn't mean you can broadcast just because you're playing the game.
Yeah. but it goes back and forth. It's like, for instance, one of the reasons, like, Dragon Quest music has this whole huge copyright kerfuffle. It's a fucking nightmare to navigate. But I'm not really going to go into it right now. Suffice it to say, the composer that Square Enix has used for Dragon Quest, basically since its inception, is a gigantic ancient shithead who everybody wishes would just fucking retire already and let the guy who's been studying under him for like a decade take over. But like, it's part of the reason why like a lot of US releases of Dragon Quest games have the more like MIDI-fied, like old school chiptune style versions, even though there are absolutely orchestral versions of the songs which are in the game in the Japanese version.
He didn't.
Don't worry, we've built a little tiny baby Mazinger for your baby.
Baby monster.
And just in general, Western companies typically, as part of their licensing agreements, even if they're like actually licensing like an actual song, will usually include in their licensing agreements with whatever companies they're working with that like, hey, if people like let's play or stream this game, it's going to play the song that's covered under the license. Whereas Japanese companies don't tend to, at the very least, just because streaming and Let's Plays are still not nearly as big in Japan as they are in the Western world. It's a sort of bizarre cultural difference. It's especially bizarre to me considering some of the best speedrunners in the world are actually Japanese, but like Let's Play and stream culture is not big over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I find copyright stuff surrounding games kind of an interesting topic, so I do a lot of research into it. I'm gonna grab a drink. You guys want? Sure.
Inside of a Fuji. Noriko goes back. Rocket punch, rocket punch, rocket punch. Rocket punch.
Everyone needs a rocket punch. Thank you.
Rocket.
Boy. Koji's an idiot.
Dumbass. Causing your infinity.
Yep. Ancient Mycenaean relic resting underneath Mount Fuji. It's a really big Mazinger.
Demon God.
Well, yes, that is the whole thing with Mazinger. It is machines with the powers to be a demon or a god. And yes, the Mazinger Infinity, which is a Mazinger piloted by a Mazinger.
Yep. These ratings.
Do we get Mazinger Infinity at some point?
I don't think so. Also, it spit out a girl.
No. The girl's supposed to bring the box, not the other way around.
Goroka.
Okay.
Just love this, like, hey, what's this giant Mazinger here? This ancient Mayasian relic under Mount Fuji.
And all told, considering we still get moves from Mazinger Z in like scenario 52 of 54, I'm pretty sure we do not get Mazinger Infinity at any point. They would also have to create a new size category. Yes, Hunter. The path that we did not go down in the split is the one where we actually get the whole, like, Gundam team.
Basically, figure out who you're going to get the XP to, and then
Yeah, then just roll
autofill for everyone else, because they all don't matter.
Yeah, we get the Rock Hylum with as commanded by Bright. We get Bicha, Rue, El, Mondo, Ino. We get Astanaj as a supporter, and we get Judao in the Double Zeta.
Double Zeta's finally out of the shop.
Yes. And I think we technically lost to Japan. Because we had 3, but I think we have 2 now. You get 3, and then I think 1 gets destroyed in the process of getting the Double Zeta. But we do have Astanaj, who is pretty much the best support in the game, honestly. Like, he's a little expensive Team SP wise, but like I think at base he does like 2,000 HP to every unit. And then later on that gets upgraded when you get Millie. But remember, Hunter, this is Super Robot Wars, not the actual Gundam timeline. He basically survives the events of everything. Like, nothing bad actually happens to Astanaj in this game.
Yeah, unlike the actual series.
Blech.
It's not just black.
I forget what happened to him. I know he dies. I got the memory of a goldfish, man. You know this.
And yes, Hunter, I'm pretty sure she does as well.
So the girl,
Very few people ever actually die in Super Robot Wars games.
no, the girl he's interested in dies in front of his eyes. Then he goes out in his mech and gets killed himself.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, first Millie dies.
First, Millie dies. Then, in like a rage, he goes out in a suit and dies himself.
And also, to be fair, Lena died off-screen in this. She's just declared as dead. I'm not even sure if that's true, because apparently Puru is declared as dead as well, and she's not. Puru's not dead in this. You get her as a pilot.
Fair enough.
It's just because her name is a reference. Kind of a gross reference.
What's that?
Puru. The reason why the official transliteration of her name is PLE rather than Puru, which is Puru, which is more like how it's kind of pronounced, is because her name is actually a reference to a magazine. Her full name is Elpio Puru. There's a magazine, which if I recall correctly is like Lemon People or something like that. It's a... I don't know if it's ecchi or full-on porn, honestly, but it's an adult magazine. And so her name is supposed to be L People.
Yeah.
I'm guessing in the future for the Hamon Point stuff, we're going to have to use Gundam characters to do stuff.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yes. Lemon People, Remen Piperu, was a sexploitation hentai manga magazine published by Kubo Shoten from February 1982 to November 1998 in Japan. The first issue had some grab your idol photographs, and the format of the magazine quickly switched to all manga by the 8th issue. It was the longest-running Lolita magazine in Japan. And Elpio Puru was named as a reference to that. She was literally named as a reference to a lolly hentai manga magazine. Are you kidding me, Hunter? Glemmy probably funded the fucking publisher.
Wouldn't surprise me. Glenn's a piece of shit.
Although he is responsible for some funny shit in this. Later on, when Glemmy actually decides to actually go through and push for, like, trying to take over Neo Zeon, he creates a schism in Neo Zeon, and, like, on one of the splits, you get to go on, like, if you choose that side of the split, you go into space with Bright on the Rockhalum, and they're just kind of like, well, what the fuck's our plan? Are we just going to go, like, assault Neo Zeon? And it's like, no. Bright figured out that because there's a whole schism going on and they're kind of fighting each other, probably the best thing to do is go out there, yell as loudly as we can there, hope everybody shows up and start fighting each other just as much as they're fighting us. Like, literally, Bright is just like, fuck them, they want to fight each other. We're just going to go up there and fan the flames of the Neo Zeon Civil War as much as we possibly can.
Ah, fantastic.
Because Bright's a fucking badass.
These idiots want to fight. Let them fight.
I mean, okay, Hunter. Let us be clear here. He didn't create a group of lolly clones. He created a group of clones of a person who happened to be a lolly. Like, it's not like he cloned some, like, adult woman into lolly form. He cloned a person who was a lolly. Like, they do grow up.
He took a child and made a bunch of clones of a child. He didn't take an adult, turn them into a child.
I mean, he's still a horrific fucking creep.
He is a horrific fucking creep.
No one is doubting that he is a horrific fucking creep. He's just also following realistic cloning procedure.
He didn't pull some Lex Luthor Galatea bullshit. Clone a teenage girl into an adult woman.
Ooch.
I mean, he removed them when he needed them. We see him literally in the room where they're in the vats, and he's just like, "Oh, I need one of you. Wake up." And then later on...
Sir, are you in your naked little girl room again? Yes, I'm in my naked little girl
room. And then, you know, later on, hey, I need like 10 of you to all go out and die. Wake up.
How much did you see? Nothing, sir. I didn't see you playing with your... dolls.
I do have to say I'm disappointed. As much as I do love Bright, they used the CCA era artwork for him, so he has actual eyes, not just black dots.
Yeah.
No, the artwork I would love them to use is the one where you're just passively sitting there with a sandwich.
With a burger.
The burger, just uncaring about what is occurring around him. Like, it's nice.
No, he does get some absolutely great lines later on. So early game, the primary like commander character that tends to be having a lot of the lines and doing a lot of the command stuff is Rori Hoshino. This doesn't. You interact with different characters during this, basically.
Okay.
But like early on, like Rori Hoshino of the Nesco is kind of the primary commander character, does a lot of the command interaction, stuff like that. As you move towards mid-game, Bright takes on more of that role and is super fucking hilarious in it because, like, even more so than he actually ends up in the actual UC Gundam, Bright is done with this bullshit in the Super Robot Wars universe. Like, this is full-on Londo Bell Bright, but dealing with some double Zeta era horseshit. And he will just tell people, like, shut the fuck up, you're an idiot. What? I don't have to be respectful. I've got an independent command now. Suck my dick.
Tetsuya, can you build me a Mazinger fist I can slap people from long range with? I want to be able to rocket punch a subordinate from across the room.
There is a brutal line in the Ace celebration for Bright, though. Well, if you get Bright enough kills to get an Ace, you know, he comes in for the little meeting, and it's the division head of Special Division 3. It's not your character, but the guy, your boss.
Yeah.
Not the boss, not Goldwyn,
yeah.
but like the Amasaki. Yeah. And he's just like, you know, congratulations, Bright, on, you know, being recognized as the VTX Ace. And Bright is like, well, I mean, it's kind of awkward to call me an ace since I'm the commander of a battleship, but, like, I guess. And Namasaki's like, nonsense, you've done many great things that, you know, that have, you know, made it, you know, that could be argued to qualify as a combat ace. I mean, the second thought was to get you a world's #1 dad mug, but it's just like, whoa. Amasaki, I know what you're going for, but whoa.
Hathaway's mug.
Like, I mean, granted, this is pre-Hathaway's Flash,
but
so still it's like...
They know exactly what they're doing with that.
Knowing Hathaway's Flash is like, yikes. I mean, Bright takes it in stride and basically is like, yeah, sometimes being in command of a ship does feel like being a father, but... So, like, even at this point, that's kind of a fucking harsh word, seeing as he very rarely sees his kids. Like, he basically hasn't seen his family since the beginning of the Zeta era. Yeah. I just got him to ace my playthrough and almost spit out my drink when Amasaki said that. I was like, whoa, shit. Yeah, great scene you missed since you went down the Earth path rather than the space path. Camille, Judao, and Tobia all just like walk in on Haman in her office. They're like, sup? She's like, I really think you should join me. And Camille and John are both like, not this shit again. And Tokyo's just like, are you fucking stupid? What made you think that would work?
Join me.
Did it work the other time?
Oh, no, wait, sorry. Rummages in her desk, pulls out a Kit Kat bar. Join me. You kids like the chocolate, yes. Come on. What are you doing? I don't know anymore.
It's really fucking funny because she's just like, I really think you guys should join me. And they're all like, no. And she's like, can't blame a girl for trying. Get the fuck out of my office.
Well, didn't work any other time. Not gonna work this time.
I'll see you in space with my Quibbly. Bet you will.
See you in space, my Quibbly, because no one can just, I don't know, shoot him on any of the numerous times throughout the series she was there in person.
Oh, God, it's Blue Balls. I know we've seen him before, but...
Here's Councilman Aim President. Despite all indicators, I legitimately don't think he's evil.
I'm not evil.
He's
I just think we need to build a space helicopter.
helicopter.
Yeah, like, no joke, literally...
He's a young member of Death Claw.
Yeah.
Literally every single time this dude shows up, I'm always expecting it to be like, and here's where I reveal that I've actually been working for the enemy
Well,
all
he
along.
always shows up and says, like, I have an important announcement to make for the world, and then it's like, we need to band together in unity and be one of the thing.
We're being invaded by an alien force, but we have these defenders.
This is like if Lex Luthor
T3.
keeps showing up at the church's bake sale and nobody dies of poison.
It's so fucking bizarre. Like, literally, he shows up a lot more later on, and every time he shows up,
I need you to
This
deal
is
with
like-
this problem.
It's like Doomsday running a Sabaro.
yeah, every single time he shows up, it's at these, like, pivotal plot moments.
Museum.
And so you always expect, like, he's gonna be like, oh, this is when he reveals that he's actually turning traitor and going to fuck us. And every single time it's like, no, by the way, I convinced the Assembly to fully back you and give you unilateral support. And you're like, I'm sorry, what?
Excellent. We have gotten to the point I've been waiting
are really going to fuck things up. I need you to save the world.
So we
But
have
you're
to,
not trying to cause this? No.
so we have to name our organization.
Yeah.
And here's where I learn if character limits are going to screw me over.
L2 capitalizes.
I don't know if I want loud or shouty boys.
I think it's shouty boys.
Yeah.
I think you gotta do boys with an I.
It needs to be boy with an eye.
Yes. This is the name we will give to the world.
People of Earth, we are under attack by extraterrestrial invaders.
I need
but
to
there is
let-
a group.
I need
that
to
is
let all of you
defend-
know.
that is defending our rights. Those shouty
Those
boys.
shouty boys over there are going to protect us.
Oh, let me have
Thank you,
this.
President Death Clock.
Squad name will be said as those shouty boys. Shouty or rowdy?
Shouty's
Shouty,
good.
shouty boys fine.
Shout.
There are a bunch of shouty boys.
Let's stay forth. You are those shouty boys.
Oh, shit.
I should have
He
just
shot Tama.
done. I should have just done shouty boys. It's gonna be awkward when.
It's fine.
No, Thomas invaded this world too.
We're counting on you, those shouty boys.
We're counting on you. Those shouty boys. See, Bright maintains a neutral expression in most of his character portraits in this game, which makes us look perfect for anything that's going on. Like when you're fighting Neo Zeon and Glemmy's faction shows up and is like, hey, we want to join forces with you we're true Neo Zeon. We want to join forces with you to overthrow Haman, the usurper of Neo Zeon. And Bright's just like, please, do go on. It's like,
Go on. No, your plan is done.
Hey, we rebranded, guy.
No.
No, the GGG,
The GGG is still the GGG.
We're not the GGG.
Well, no, he's saying we have to go back to the Nadesco team. We're not the Nadesco team anymore. We're...
The Nadesco team is still the Nadesco team. They're just part of those Shouty Boys.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like fucking Bright and the Rock Column are part of the Nadesco team.
Yeah, they're Londo Bell.
No, that's true.
There are many organizations that are providing support under the banner of those Shouty Boys.
Those Shouty Boys have a lot of people on their side.
But they are still each their own individual organizations. They have not been all consumed into those Shouty Boys. Sort of like the United Nations, with a lot more shouting and rocket punches. One organization that are comprised of many nations.
Many shouting.
As long as you shout.
Yes. Londo Bell, a wholly owned subsidiary of those Shouty Boys.
Those Shouty Boys LLC.
Guys, you're never gonna believe what they named us. Rami, why didn't you stop them? I voted for it.
Have you seen the majority of our group? It seemed accurate.
They literally just reach over, open the door to the hangar section.
Look, their average combats consist of 13 Shouty Boys, Sagiri and Allenby.
Hey, Allenby is an honorary shouty boy. She
Not
gets burning
yet.
finger.
She doesn't have Berserker mode yet.
No. She's not gone full Shouty
Well-
yet.
This is post 13th Gundam fight, so she already has done the Berserker
Berserker
thing.
mode. She
They
just-
disabled the Berserker
Turned it
thing
off.
because it was the mind control bullshit Berserker mode.
Yeah. It's like she already has Burning Finger, so she already shouts about hitting people with Burning Finger.
Yes.
But she doesn't go full Berserk Shouty yet.
No, she's not shouting, but she's totally in the corner cheering on, like, everyone, like, yes, yes, yes! I just walked through the front door.
Your pitiful human security systems can't stop me, brother.
Just gonna say. Zondermania's gonna run wild on you.
There are millions of Zonder maniacs out there.
What you gonna do when these 24-inch metal pythons made for washing machines come for you? I can't unsee it now. Primeval Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, this is one of the 31 machine primevals, Hulk Hogan, but less shitty.
But not spouting racist things to his daughter.
He just wants to destroy humanity. He's not a racist shithead who squeals on unions.
Who are you? Who could this person possibly be?
You're not fooling anyone. You couldn't be. Little
It
cat
could
face.
be anyone. You don't know because there was a shadow over their face.
Radar, we should have a guy in the corner going.
Half the enemies you fight can teleport. Your radar means nothing.
Kind of Hunter, but not fully.
Kind of.
He was asking if this is going to be Devil Gundam versus Zonder.
No, no.
That comes later.
I mean, the Devil Gundam's been destroyed. This is post 13th Gundam fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't necessarily stop them from having Devil Gundam show up again.
Devil Gundam has been destroyed.
But DG cells are still around.
Yeah.
And one of the theoretical abilities of the Dark Gundam is regeneration.
And yes, if it does show up, it'll probably be referenced as the Dark Gundam rather than the Devil Gundam, since they went
Yeah,
with
'cause they went
Burning
Burning
Gundam instead of
God Gundam.
God Gundam.
Quantum density skyrocketing. You're like, science words!
They're going on the offensive. Contact those shouty boys.
We can change that, by the way, if you want to take off those.
Good, yeah.
It's in one of the system options, I think. rebranded somewhere. I know there's a place where you can rebrand your squad.
Yeah, guys, there was a mistake on the forum. We need to cross out something real quick.
Replace those with Themvar. Get the Themvar Shadow Boys.
Contact the them Shadow Boys. My wife!
Oh, everyone's dead. Something that's screaming you'll pay for this at tubes. Large pieces of PVC pipe.
The internet.
Bravery.
It's bravery. It's bravery. Let me summon my horse!
I don't think Twin Psyche appears in this.
I'm like 99% certain Psyche does not appear in this.
Hell yes! Pizza delivery!
And another visual content ID.
Yup. Jader and his laser hands!
He's not pizza anymore. He would greatly appreciate it if you'd stop calling him that. That was
Well-
his Zonder slave name.
Oh. It's J. The J is short for Jominos.
Jitsat.
No, Code Geass isn't here. It's not Jitsa.
Joppa Pawns.
Round Jable Pizza.
Down Jable Jitsa.
My everything is a bird. Your argument is irrelevant.
Yep.
Caw.
Also clown.
Yep. Also clown.
Jader, what is that thing? It's a bird that transforms into a ship. Head in the game, brave man. Yes, it transformed into a hand.
Yes.
Oh, it wants to grapple. Oh, Master H, he'll give you a fight. Ooh, Grandpa's coming. Ooh. You're, Master Asia, right? What gave it away?
Call me Master Asia, undefeated of the East.
Haven't you been defeated?
Didn't you die in the Dark Gundam?
Don't-
It didn't stick.
Are you taking it in by what your eyes see?
Fake news!
I love the guy's response to that. It's just like, what?
What?
And now, prepare for Master H to do everything he can to infuriate Doma.
Okay, so our secret objective is to attack Master Asia with Guy. We do need to battle him with Guy and with Domon, and defeat him with Domon to get points towards Master Asia. And our SR point is to defeat 28 enemies total. As a note, defeating either the Master Gundam or the ZX-01 will cause the remaining units of their faction to self-destruct. That does not count.
Kill them last.
Basically.
Yeah.
And make sure to kill Master Asia with Domon.
Attack Master Asia with Domon and defeat Master Asia with Domon. Okay.
And you have to attack him with Guy at least
And
once.
attack him with Guy.
Spence. Dan's probably going to sit on the bench on this one.
Trigger. Can't see you.
Oh, burning automatically launches.
Yes,
That's why it's not
burning
on
is
the list.
guaranteed to be this one.
Okay. So we have some more wiggle room than I thought.
Yeah.
Well, since you two need to be higher level, now we'll go. The rest of you can suck it. Swordfish, take some money.
Technically, Faw's gonna need XP, but oh man.
Have fun with that.
I also recommend that we make sure to put Faw on the XP thing every single training time we can. I mean, we can field Faw.
Yeah. Swap her over to Yakushiki, so she's slightly less.
You say that.
Said slightly.
I'm still not expecting great things from her, but I've got more wiggle room on my.
And one more. Whoever we count three.
You're getting close to Ace. Plus, it'd be nice to have a tank
Yep.
out there.
That's all it was.
This is all just Zonders and.
Just man, the tower. It's completely gone. Eh. Rain! Rain!
My worthless fighty son! Stop asking questions!
What's there? I killed you.
What if you can't figure out how I live, then go fuck yourself.
Let's hear some Dark Gundam Max.
I've heard stories of how shitty Domon's master was too.
Again.
Oh, he's getting the crazy eyes.
Wait, do we get the stupid G Gundam final attack? The love.
I don't think we get the love take you again.
Yeah. Okay.
This was a topic of discussion before, and I seem to recall that we don't. get level of Tenkyoken.
It has been in Super Robot Wars games before. I do not believe it is in this one because Rain is not a pilot, she's a supporter. Typically, when they let you use that, it's when Rain is a pilot and it's a combo attack. We do get the full Shuffle Alliance combo.
And thankfully, we don't actually have to deploy everyone to get that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, same way with like the Trider,
The Trider
full
can
staff
attack.
volley. Dark Gundam isn't alive.
Theoretical ability for regeneration.
Dark Gundam was destroyed at the end of the 13th Gundam fight.
Or it's back. We can't really make an argument that Dark Gundam was destroyed at the end of the 13th Gundam fight, and Master Asia was totally dead, but is back now too.
He got better.
Yeah.
It's one of the 3 theoretical abilities of Master Asia. Yeah, that's the Dark Army. Master Asia has DG cells. He can make Dark Army.
I mean, he made Dark Army stuff before. This isn't the first time he's done it. I do love that he shows up and is like, I'll fucking fight everyone.
Yep.
Domon and his friends? The Zonders? I don't care.
I don't know, maybe some survive. DG cells are theoretical anyways. Listen, Hunter, they had evidence of a lot of things they still referred to as theoretical. They talked about literally every ability of the Devil/Dark Gundam as one of the 3 theoretical abilities of the Devil/Dark Gundam, even after they had literally seen it happen. Everybody's dead. Now I'm gonna fuck them up.
This is what everyone would want. For me to just rip the bejesus out of a bunch of Zonders.
Your percentages mean nothing. Yep.
See what's messed up about that is if you hadn't used focus, it probably would have missed.
How do you figure?
Because the game's spiteful. Should be noted, the Zonders are significantly harder than the Dark Army Cyclopses.
Yeah.
Yes, literally none of the guns on the Rock Island are fire after moving.
Oh, that's fine.
Pop them right in the middle of Dark Arm.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Considering,
Like,
I'm
he will
pretty
handle
I'm
this.
pretty sure the Dark Army can't hit him.
Created with DG cells. Does that mean the Dark Gun was active again?
No, don't. Dark Gundam was destroyed in the 13th Gundam fight.
Not a bayonet!
Look, it's not a lie. The Dark Gundam was destroyed in the 13th Gundam fight.
Doesn't preclude it not getting better.
I mean, is the Dark Gundam around?
No!
This
Dark Gundam was destroyed in the 13th Gundam fight.
Domon just, or not Domon, but Master Asia.
Master
just
Asia
summoned
got
the
better,
Dark-
he summoned Dark Army, but doesn't mean the Dark Gundam's around. It was destroyed in the 13th Gundam fight.
Uh-huh. Sure.
That's the thing. Being destroyed in the 13th Gundam fight is 100% accurate. But as we all know, one of the theoretical abilities is the Dark Gundam.
Three theoretical abilities.
is the Dark Gundam. It's regeneration. Don't forget, Guy does need to
Attack Master
attack
Asia.
Master Asia at
Yep,
some point.
he is moving back this way slowly and carving through. Master Asia. Nice.
Yes, undefeated of the East.
Except for the times you got defeated.
I...
Doesn't count if they don't stick.
Look, he never said what he was undefeated at. He is still the East Limbo champion.
He's better than East Island Chief.
Yeah, East Island Chief doesn't limbo. He can't bend that far.
Only so much you can do.
Hey, don't slander East Island Chief, or I'll come over there and hit you.
He was disqualified from the last limbo competition from using magic to lift the bar and then walk under it.
Didn't say I couldn't.
Yes, yes we did. It's literally right here in the rules. East Island Chief!
Now, melting... wait, we didn't bring Big Volfog. Never mind.
No,
No, we did not bring
we did not bring Big Volfog.
Big Volfog.
You gonna deal with those barriers.
He has a lot of health.
Huh?
He has a lot of health. A lot of health for someone who's defeated in 13 Gundam fight.
He's got boss health. What do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, at least we can see how much health he has and not just a bunch of question marks, like most Super Robot Wars games.
Actually, that's correct. he has a lot of health one time, and then a lot of health another time.
Yes.
I mean, it's not really spoiling anything. It can be pretty much damn well inferred that Dark Gundam's going to show up the second the Dark Army did.
I know what you're talking about. Dark Gundam was destroyed in the 13th Gundam battle. 13th Gundam fight, the Dark Gundam showed up, and Tomo destroyed it. It's gone.
Open, shut case. Seems simple enough.
Past that, we're coming into the 14th Gundam fight. Neo-Australia's Jumping Gundam.
Oh, if only they gave us Neo Australia's Jumping Gundam. A kangaroo Gundam.
A boxing Gundam piloted by
a kangaroo who has a
boxing
smaller
kangaroo.
boxing kangaroo piloted by another kangaroo.
Yes.
This is like, there's no rules that dogs can't play baseball Gundam fight.
What the fuck else is Neo-Australia gonna field as their Gundam fighter?
Look, there
Criminal
are
Gundam?
There are 7 rules to the
Gimpy
Gundam.
Gundam?
Oh shit, would you want to deal with Gimpy Gundam?
No, that one grass that hurts like fuck when you
That's
touch
the
it.
Gimpy
Yeah, the
Gimpy.
Gimpy tree.
Yes, the suicide tree.
Oh god, the needle's got my cockpit!
Botany Bay Gundam.
Drop it. It's literally clinging onto a colony for the entire time. We're at the
Then it just
turnbuckles.
drops from the sky.
Flooded crater that used to be Sydney Gundam.
Neo Australia's colony drop Gundam. It's like, Jesus, Australia, you can't do that. Well, they should have dropped a colony on us now, should they? We were over here trying to have a nice civil Gundam fight.
Danger,
These assholes
danger,
dropped a
danger.
colony on us.
Immortan Joe Gundam.
Thunderdome
Thunderdome Gundam.
Gundam.
Foster's Gundam. Bloomin' Onion Gundam.
The Bloomin' Gundam.
Dundee Gundam.
You call that a knife?
That's not a knife. This is a knife. That's a beam saber. Shut the fuck up.
Neo Australia Steve Irwin Gundam.
The Crocky Gundam.
As a manta ray spear.
It always aims for the cockpit.
Disqualified. God damn it.
The idea of something like throwing a club at the raw Callium and it just responding with the fucking mega particle cannon. Cling!
The fuck?
It just like pops up and hits it with a stick, and Bright is like, are they serious?
If one of your 3 theoretical abilities scratches my paint job, I will murder you. Makes our job exponentially easier when they're just breaking themselves
Yeah,
on the
just
walls
hurling
they're
yourself
on.
to themselves into you. Again, I mean, that's kind of what they do.
Yeah. They're either going after things where it doesn't matter if they hit because they can't do anything to it, or they literally can't hit it.
Yes.
Like, if you had sent Doman over there by himself, he would kill all of them because they can't touch him.
Yep. I mean, it's not going to be the case with Master Gundam, but
No, Master Gun's boss will do whatever he wants. But the Dark Army ship can't even hit Domo.
that's kind of how a lot of this game actually ends up resulting.
You
Like, I'm not
have-
kidding. At this point in my stuff, I usually send the Pteranado off on one side of the scenario on its own to just hold off an entire battlefield.
Well, yeah, you either have like super tanky stuff that's just going to take every hit it wants and not care, or you have super evasive stuff where it's like, well, yeah, that hurt if it would hit, but
Yeah, like the Pteranado,
incapable of hitting.
the Pteranado basically holds entire sides of combat for me at this point. And like, if I regularly fielded Domon, he would do the same.
Yeah. Are we? Yep, we're making particle.
Yeah.
Dark Gundam trash.
Map attack.
Yep.
So there is one of the special purchasable items unlockable. You have to kill 5 things with a single map attack. I haven't managed that one yet because that sucks.
What do you get for that?
I don't know. I haven't.
It's just a
It's one of the power
the
parts you
special-
can
the power
buy.
parts you can buy. Yeah,
Like the actual unlock condition is kill 5 things with a single map attack.
that'd be reasonable enough. You just have to.
It's just really hard to game that and not have things murder themselves on Great Mazinger and Gunbuster.
So you just start not attacking or not countering.
I don't want the power part that badly. I already have more power parts than I can actually reasonably use. Yeah, they do different stuff. Each power part does a different thing. It's just, frankly, 90% of them are kind of fucking useless. Like, there's the one that's an expendable item that once per battle you can refill ammo.
Don't look at me.
I finally found a unit.
Get her all you can.
I finally found a unit that ammo matters for, by the way.
Really?
Yes. Amuro's new Gundam has several attacks that only have 2 ammo.
Ah.
I mean, he has like 4 of these attacks, so he still doesn't really run out
That
of
makes
things
sense.
to
It's
do.
CCA, so you have a new Gundam.
Yeah, he has the new Gundam. Like, basically all the like fin funnel style attacks have ammo. And they're like 2 ammo. So, like, he will run out of them, but he does have like 4 of those attacks, so he's still going to make it through combat and not run out of shit to do.
Yeah.
And then he also has his Beam Saber, which is like his 3rd most powerful attack, which does not have ammo.
It's a beam saber.
What's that called?
Yep. Which we would normally leave the animation up for, but we would like to get through this combat sometime in the next year
we're
and a half.
having to cut through a whole lot of chaff for this one.
Yep.
Well, a whole lot of chaff with a decent amount of HP and fucking barriers. That's honestly the most annoying part about the Zonders, is that they all have barriers, and that's a fucking nightmare. Yeah, just future tip. In the event of anything where you see Zonders on the field, for the love of God, deploy Big Volfog.
Or just make sure you have a lot of shit with Barrier Buster.
There aren't that many attacks with Barrier Buster. And unfortunately, some of the attacks that Barrier Buster are on things like the Brownie.
It's true. The Brownie does have Barrier Buster.
Yep.
I mean, you still do more damage attacking it with a good mech that doesn't, but...
Well, you know.
But yeah, unfortunately, this fight is kind of a slog. It's one of the only real slog fights I've run into in this game so far, which again is actually a pleasant surprise for a Super Robot Wars game.
The fight where we first got Big Zolfog and all that.
Well, okay,
was
so
also slog,
that's
'cause
very
that's
early.
like 2 goddamn fights.
Well, and that's also very early on, and you only
It
have
is.
like 5 fucking units. Like, by the point you actually get a decent amount of units, there's not being terribly many slog fights. Like, once you actually get into sort of the meat of the game, I haven't really run into many fights that are just like, here's like 45 dudes, kill everyone! I mean, hell, honestly, even on this one, if it weren't for specifically the SR point requirement, we could literally just focus on slamming down Master Asia and the Zonder. Technically, I think that's one of the Primevals, but... Like, we could technically just focus on slamming down the leaders, and it would take out everyone anyways, because that's our only actual win requirement, is defeating Master Asia and the Zonder.
Yeah, but you missed
leader.
on so many kills.
Well, you missed out on so many kills, and specifically the SR requirement is to defeat 28 units.
Yeah.
We want those kills.
We do.
Ace.
We have to get a bunch of people to ace. We have to get at least 6 people to ace before a future mission.
Before the future mission.
One of the secret scenarios, one of the requirements to unlock it is to have at least 6 aces. I mean, it's not hard to do at that point.
Yeah.
Especially with this. How many do you have to kill for ace?
Normally 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you put the great ace skill on somebody, it's 50. But you also have a thing between each mission where you have a decent number of people you can throw in that just gives them the effectiveness of 2 kills. and later on 3. It gets
Oh,
upgraded.
upgrades.
Yeah, so at a later mission point, you get more slots on everything, and everything's upgraded effect.
Okay.
So, like, the experience one, rather than being 500 experience, is 1,000. The TAC-P times 20 becomes TAC-P times 30. The funds times 500 becomes funds times 1,000. And the kills becomes kills. 2 kills goes to 3 kills. Whichever one you gave the capacity upgrade to before now has a full line, and everything else has what the previous one had for capacity upgrade. Basically, at a point where you have so many units that you're literally filling it up with like half of your shit anyways.
You're,
This does not
Who are you
have what's
taunting?
happening on the map. Doan is literally just sitting there destroying things that attack it.
yes, that's it. The Dark Gundam army literally can't hit him.
Yeah, they have a 0% chance to hit. It's actually quite funny. Domon is actually one of the dodgiest units in the game.
Yep.
If only because they put Bicha in the Yakushiki and he can't manage to not get hit.
Keeps dodging into blasts.
Fucking seems like it.
I mean, Domon's biggest problem early on was lack of glasses. We fixed that.
Yeah.
Like,
He had a problem with that. He starts with a pretty low hit percentage. But once you
Which
put
involved the great sequence at the very start, where like one of the first fights we get in
2
there.
times in a row, he missed Chimney with the erupting burning
Trying to
finger.
kill Chimney with the erupting burning
It does the whole animation.
It does the whole animation.
He charges
He just
forward.
flies by him. He's like,
Chimney just sidesteps and Domon just keeps going. It's like somebody side being with Ridley.
yeah. There it goes.
Oh god.
That could be anyone.
Speaking of the devil.
Steven Universe.
It's Chippy Crockett. You know, the most American of people. Chippity Crockett.
Yeah.
you know, now you mention it, the color pattern.
Oh, what? No, that's not a joke. Chimney Crockett and Steven Universe wear the same outfit.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just, like, that's a thing people have noticed, and it's really funny.
And Argo.
And I'm their friend Zoidberg.
All the local fighters are back.
And we're stronger. You're still weak. We know.
You're still not getting fielded. We've accepted that. It's like some kind of bad joke.
That's a joker. Who I'm certain was dead because you killed him.
This
He's
is
back.
bad comedy.
I agree, Master Asia.
The previous one that literally handed his title over already.
Yes.
Yeah, and?
He decided to take it back, I guess.
No. I don't think he necessarily disagrees with Domon being the King of Hearts. He's just not agreeing with the rest of them being the Shuffle Alliance. Would you? Sai Saishi is with them.
Sai Saishi's calling himself the Club Ace, which is something like a bro says when he goes out clubbing.
Yeah, brah, the club ace.
On Club Ace. On Dark Army. Fuck.
Not Club Ace! No!
Not Club Face. Fuck.
It's like, Saishi, you're not a club ace. You don't have 50 kills yet.
60.
Or 60 kills yet. We're not putting Proud Ace on you.
Emperor of Shuffle. Which comes with a big increase. So say I, Master Asia. They immediately get jobbed.
I mean, it's not going to hit. But
I will entertain Chibbity, I will not entertain the others.
There's nothing wrong with Argo.
Yes, but in this fight, we're
there's-
still have to get through a bunch of chat.
there's a lot wrong with Argo.
Lose your way, punch out a new one. That's the American dream.
ゾンビ兵は Go to Heaven だ稲妻のコンビネーションだまずはジャブそして黄金の左
Couldn't even finish the job.
Of course not. He's a Gundam fighter that's not Domon. They're not good in this game. Like, Allenby is the only other one that's even acceptable. even at that point, basically only after she gets Berserker mode.
Yeah.
I like flags, we know.
Stop calling yourself that.
Feel the pride of the Club Ace. Oh, right, my pride.
You're not the Club Ace anymore. You're now the Club 10.
It's like she's always been
Downgraded to the Club Deuce. You are, in fact, the Club Ace. Turns out we're playing Aces Low.
Oh.
Yeah, you may want to use Intuition. Reminder, Intuition will just make him miss.
Or use Persist, so.
It will make him have a
Does
zero...
this count as attack? Or
Yes,
do we
this
have
counts
to
as
attack?
battle.
Okay.
I mean, you can finish him off with Gilman anyway, so.
Right, but I also need to attack
It'll be a
him
while
with
before we
Gallagher.
finish him off.
Yeah.
Yes, if you get this dialogue, it counts as them fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with Domon, because Persist and Intuition have the same exact cost. It is pretty much always better to use Intuition than Persist.
Yeah.
Because Intuition will just outright make them miss. Yeah, Gallagher's way out of energy. He still needs to attack Master Asia. You may as well have him use what he can.
Yeah. I think Master H is going to focus on killing Gilman anyways.
Do not have anything that restores energy yet.
Just see whatever you got.
Jeez,
Important note that Master Asia will hurt if he connects.
yes.
As like those hits they're doing an eighth of their normal damage are still would be hitting
Doing, like, yeah, they're-
4K otherwise.
Yeah. No, Master Asia will hip you up.
Damn straight.
On the bar.
It just fires an energy bird. Also, go for the Zonder right there next to it.
Oh,
Yeah, that is a Zonder, not Galgaigar.
Now they're no more.
Those particular Zonders look a lot like Galgaigar. They're supposed to. They are effectively the Zonder version of Galgaigar.
Well, if Galgaigar keeps ruining us, we'll just make Zonder copies of it.
Kinda. The Zonders aren't actually that smart,
This
but
didn't work.
he has enough to do multi.
just have one to fill. I mean, Shuffle Alliance. We can do
じゃあ
that.
ちょっくらいきますか
I forgot that we switched to Sasori Cowboy.
あいつの動きを止めてよ。
女にリードされるのは性に合わん
They haven't reached putting him in, but it's still a great attack.
ベトレスよ。
そりゃ飯のためにもやるか
Such style.
So I assume this is normally a video tank. No.
Yes.
Okay.
And then for a while, we had it as the actual version of Tank, and then I decided to change to Sasori to Cowboy. Yeah, you can have him take its next turn after you punk something with one of the shit members of the Shuffle Alliance
Yeah.
to weaken it, and then... And it's a punch.
It's a burning power.
Go to heaven だ燃える必殺ブローだバーニングパンチ
That's a laser.
That's a burning.
That's
Shoryuken!
Oh, it goes in the last one.
I would hope so. It's his funk deck he has.
Okay, now Spike should be able to finish that one off.
Okay. So what you need to do for the audio drops is this some books on tape.
There is actually a limit to how long the MP3 can be.
So you edit some books on tape. This is really
I'm not putting that much effort into this. Also, I would not like to get copyright claims on our YouTube channel.
What's the music?
The music just gets them like, oh, we're gonna monetize if you do this. Putting an audiobook on will get the video taken down and a copyright strike put against our channel.
Nah, fair enough.
The music, the worst it does is get us blocked in Japan, like we care. Sorry, our -20 Japanese fans.
It's like we said anything offensive about the Japanese.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's also, we're streamers and LPers. So Japanese people have a negative give a shit for us. There we go. There's our kill gun.
That's
28.
not true. We could go to Japan to like I don't know, a forest. And
Those are YouTubers, not LPers and streamers. Also, still nobody in Japan gives a shit about Logan Paul.
We wouldn't be those shouting boys if we did.
And yes, Vince has been here for a while, and also we are joined by friend of the team, Daryl.
Hi. He's here. God damn it, that was my shot, wasn't it? Damn it!
well, turns out someone will miss their shot.
There goes my 15 seconds of fame.
Stop!
Fame.
Our channel.
Hey, we have like 18 subscribers on YouTube.
Which is more impressive when you realize we're almost all too lazy to actually subscribe ourselves.
No, that's just you.
Hey, I'm subscribed.
Eventually.
No, I already did.
Yeah, I know. Yes! Yes, we do! Tried to destroy humanity.
If I was evil, would I do this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Your primary attack is called Darkness Finger. You really trying to argue you're a fucking hero?
I'm not
Could
a
just
bad
be a
guy.
Charlie Murphy enthusiast.
You're trying to enthusiast. It's the darkness. Master Claw. Yeah, do not do that attack.
I mean, you could also just use Force C on him, which would mean he has a 0% chance to be hit.
Doesn't have that.
Force C is used on other
right.
people by units. That whole others command thing there
Also,
is
what's the range on the attack you're using?
weird. It's like specifically 3 to 4.
Being confused is 3 to 4.
Too far away for him to make a launcher?
Yes, because you put him in a weird spot rather than just being like there. You can do like long beam saber, and Hyper Megalon can't be used after moving.
I'd move into a position where you can use Hyper Megalon to use in a later turn.
That is a position where you can use it.
Yeah, but
2
you
to
can also
6.
be 6 away and not get hit by Master Asia.
Say that.
The man who will kill him.
I mean, Master Asia's not going to go after him. He doesn't care.
What are these so-called new types?
Ratio Chi higher.
Suppose if there was any new type he'd ever take an interest in, it would be Camille, who actually has some modicum of fighting ability.
I don't know, Dylan literally trains Judao in this.
Okay.
Like, we already got that. Judao was, like, directly trained by Domon and Gai Shishio.
Domon has to be the one to land the killing blow, right?
Yes. But that's okay, we're nowhere fucking near that yet.
Yes.
You're not going to get it this turn.
I know.
So.
All the power is dead.
Yeah, all the players dead, we got the SP
All
point.
we have to deal with is
Master Asia and the Primeval.
Which is way the fuck over there.
Primeval's way the fuck over there. You guys.
just get out of the way.
You guys, you are literally worthless.
Rose bits! Oh, they're not supposed to go there. Please stop, Master Asia.
Oh. Sandra wants a piece of Camille.
Well,
yes,
yeah, he's the closest one.
Probably not there.
Well, you're not getting shot
Focus
down.
may be worth it. Because it'll drop to basically a 50-50. And you're not going to get shot down either way, so... It's close. Well, yeah, I mean, it's...
It's fine, it's fine. We can transform him and run him away next turn. I have a lot of SP.
Yes, no, Delmon can keep intuitioning for quite a while.
If Dylan could win this fight, you can send people to go deal with the hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although it's probably worth it to ping a few shots off Master Asian just to drop him down so you're not fighting back and forth with Domon for the next 20 fucking turns.
Yeah. That should kill him, even with
But
this
also not
spell,
like they
right?
hit, though, so...
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
not until he goes into use spirit commands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, so this just getting a bonus. She's now an ace. This mission. So you are just gonna be cracking shit.
Probably not a bad idea.
Yep.
Who told you that? You were also gonna be cracking shit. You've done your work, Driver 7.
I'll just go next to
Hugging range.
Yeah, cross slash is literally a ranged one. Don't worry, it's scripted.
Okay, good.
It doesn't just do that every once in a while.
Right, so we're going to manly spirit through this regeneration.
Or yeah, just rip its core out. I don't care.
A hero, is it?
You stop that! Stop that right now, you
yeah.
old bastard!
You shut the fuck up.
I will not!
You're so strong! Fight that Zonder! I will! Wait, did I just get...
I mean, he's gonna go fight that
Did I
zombie.
just get Mark Twained?
He's one card of the team. He's taking like one hit, guys. Like,
Also, he already said he was gonna go fight that zombie.
Yeah, guys, a little premature. We're not... He's not losing hearts. This is why they're the shouty boys. They can't help themselves.
G-Stone activate.
Damn straight. The light. The light. Can't stop here. This is bat gun.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're all fine.
Makoto, you're undercutting my scene.
Psych.
Pretend to be dead for a few more minutes.
Yeah, guess what? Secret satellite base. Woohoo!
Yep. We have an even more... Heavy rain.
Someone, calm down.
It's a giant golf ball that hits the emergency pod up into space. Also, you all have space cancer now. Just riddled with it.
Well, you know, things happen.
Their stomach is going to look like a bag of grapes.
Turns out, Taiga's been misappropriating funds for decades to build this thing.
I've been embezzling like shit. With courage, even 1% grifted can become 100%. What do you mean you're taking all the
Never
operation budget for NASA? Well, if you don't want them just to destroy the Zonders... The men's chorus has started up. The Shouty Boys men's chorus.
Go to Super Saiyan.
And now, the Gespent pilot and Domon are blind. Oh, my eyes! My retinas are burning red!
Brave, go, go, go.
Dialogue, more dialogue, more dialogue.
Skip ahead a few chapters, Vicar. Look, everyone just appoint one spokesman who says, from everyone here.
Look, you're the one who sets it to auto rather than just hitting the fucking button.
I know.
I thought I was just reading slowly. It's literally on auto.
Yeah.
Allowing our viewer to read.
No, viewer's accurate. No need for a plural.
You can't say these viewers, so just,
So we have like possibly 3 that aren't bots.
Yeah.
Because we've got Apricot, Droop Fruit, and Commander Root, and Slowcool, who are all bots. But in addition to Hunter, we've got somebody called Lurks and somebody called Zane Kyber. I have no idea if those are bots or not.
Whatever. Potentially real people. Let's power through. Keep the city safe.
I mean, conservatively, I'm going to guess they're bots, just because it's our usual viewership. But
We're very popular with the robot demographic.
well,
Their stream frequently has up to 1,000 bots watching it.
Yeah, king of bots.
No actual people,
Sound guy
just
guy.
bots.
mods, please change my name.
Jiminy, sacrifice yourself.
Ready, pow!
I mean, you can use both Flash and Bullseye
That
to
shows
not...
exactly how effective people who aren't Domon are. Chimney, take care of this.
No.
No, I will not.
You're really asking me that?
Neo Japan, I have something else I need to do. Like what? Anything but this?
Not die?
I believe it was a famous person who said, "Don't die for your country, make the other stupid bastards die for his." I'm not dying for mine.
That should be enough.
Yeah, Delmon should be able to finish him off with an interrupting now. In theory.
Yep, there we go.
Yep, and he has a 100% chance to hit. Yeah, we dropped a few frames there. It should be stabilized now, though.
Yep.
Stabilized in time for the important part.
Yep.
That's all that matters. Or not.
Oh!
The stream just can't handle it.
Bandwidth of ours is sucking hard.
Yes, we are back up, but I don't know for how long.
It's Little Murmur.
It just has to last for the rest of this turn, so we kill Master Asia, and then kill the hands on her.
Just have to kill Master Ranger. More! Explosion! Okay, we're good.
If he's still calling himself the undefeated of the East, I'm alive.
Oh, he did. He
Call
just said
himself
how,
undefeated of the East.
how could the undefeated of the East be? He didn't want to say defeated. Then he admitted he's not undefeated anymore.
Still undefeated. Everyone here literally saw me defeat you. Ah, that didn't happen.
We've all got cameras.
Fake news.
Nah, bro. I'm not owned, you're owned.